Hey guys, how you doing? Today I'm going to be showing you my skincare routine. I frequently get a lot of questions as to what skincare products I use because I am lucky enough to have pretty clear skin. I've always been pretty lucky with not having super severe acne or cystic acne or anything like that growing up, even in high school. So I am really fortunate that genetically I've just been lucky enough not to deal with really severe acne in my life. In high school I did have breakouts. It was mainly along my cheeks, chin, and forehead. Very typical hormonal acne, but I was lucky enough not to really have to deal with cystic acne. But of course everybody has different problem areas that they want to work on with their skin. For me, more specifically, I've always had very noticeable pores, I felt like, especially on the center of my cheeks around my nose. And using the current skincare routine that I'm using now, I've noticed a huge difference in the overall texture of my skin, how large my pores look, and honestly just my skin feeling a lot more hydrated and balanced. In high school, I would say I definitely had more oily to combination skin. Now I would actually say I have normal to combination. I do watch all of Skincare by Hyram's videos on YouTube, and my original skincare routine, there were some products in there that after watching his videos and learning a little bit more about skincare in general, I realized I wanted to start integrating other things into my skincare routine and removing some things that I felt like were possible irritants for my skin, and just overall make my skincare routine better and see just how my skin would react. And honestly now I'm so happy with how my skin looks and how it feels. Like I said, I don't have necessarily really oily or dry skin, and I definitely think this routine that I have now has helped a lot with that in just hydrating my skin, working on my pores, and overall texture. This is not necessarily a skincare routine that's going to be good for everybody. This is what has personally worked for me. I really do think that you should always do your own research and your own practice with products and learn about what things are good for your skin and what things aren't. Skincare by Hyram and Sarah Chung, or SACHEU here on YouTube, both do a really great job of going through different ingredients that are really bad for your skin that shouldn't necessarily be in products, and what ingredients are really good for your skin. Overall, I would recommend checking out their channels if you actually want to learn about skincare. Without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and get into showing you guys what I do for my skincare routine. So obviously, to start off, I always wash my face morning and night, and I use the same cleanser for both. This is how you can tell if this is a real skincare routine, because this bottle is practically empty. I need to get another one. But this I actually purchased on Amazon. It is the Hada Labo Tokyo Gentle Hydrating Cleanser with Hyaluronic Acid. Honestly, I have tried a bunch of different cleansers, and I just have come to the conclusion that cream cleansers are my absolute favorite. Ones that specifically also do slightly lather up. I don't like cleansers that are like that lotiony texture that never suds up. I know CeraVe, one of their main ones, it's like that, and it just doesn't make me feel like I'm actually cleaning my skin. So personally for me, cream cleansers work great on my skin, especially since they're pretty gentle and they don't feel like they're stripping excess oils or moisture off of my skin. This one specifically is fragrance-free, paraben-free, soap-free, alcohol-free, and dye-free. So yeah, that in combination with it being a cream cleanser is why I decided to try this out, and I love it, and I always go back to it. It's super affordable. I think it's only like $7.99 off of Amazon. The only problem is that I have to get it off of Amazon, so I have to remember to order it in advance, so I'm running a little low. But yeah, I use this in the morning and at night, so I'm just gonna wash my face. Obviously gotta put the hair back. Okay, so now that I have dried my face, I like to put on obviously some chapstick. I just use Carmex because I've just grown up using it and it works the best. Now, one of the key things that I learned from Hyram's videos is that toners are not essential to your skincare, but obviously they can be used for specific things. But the whole used to be thing about restoring your pH balance isn't necessarily true anymore because of how cleansers have advanced over the years. So you don't need a toner to replenish the pH balance in your skin or anything like that, but you can use toners to help with other things, any other skin concerns you have. So, like I said, I had really large pores, especially around the center of my cheeks, around my nose area. And I also have always felt like I had rather dull skin, so I always wanted to brighten my skin up. So the toner that I use to help with both of those problems is the Good Molecules Niacinamide Brightening Toner. This toner you can actually use morning and night, so that's what I do. And I just put some on a little cotton round and I gently just place it all over my skin, making sure to be very gentle so I'm not tugging at all. I'm just swiping it over my skin. And also, a toner should not be used to remove any excess dirt or makeup off of your skin. If that's the case, that means your cleanser is not doing a good enough job. Your toner, like I said, is just supposed to be used to help specific problem areas. So mine is overall brightening my skin and wanting to fix my pores. I mean, they're looking a lot better after using this toner. And make sure you don't forget the neck. But yeah, as you can see, she does not have excess dirt or makeup or anything like that on it. It's literally just supposed to be placing the toner all over your skin. So the next part of my skincare routine in the morning, I like to use the Inculus Hyaluronic Acid. My skin honestly just really loves hyaluronic acid. As you can tell, it was in my cleanser, and then I like to put a little bit of a serum all over my skin. Once again, serums also are not a necessity to a skincare routine. Same thing, it should be used if you have a specific problem area or issue that you like to resolve. For me, I like using hyaluronic acid serums because I feel like it just helps keep my skin hydrated and plump. My skin just works really well with hyaluronic acid. I know there's some people out there that their skin does not work well with hyaluronic acid. That's why I said that you should be testing out things and seeing how your skin specifically reacts to them, because not everything is going to work for everybody. Yes, hyaluronic acid is supposed to be great for hydrating and plumping your skin, but if your skin doesn't like it, then it's not going to give you the assistance that you need. Okay, so next is another product that, once again, you don't necessarily need in a skincare routine. Let me just put it out there now. All you really need for a good skincare routine is a cleanser, a moisturizer, and SPF. A cleanser, obviously, to cleanse your skin, especially if you wear makeup. You should use a two-step system though. If you do wear makeup, obviously something to take the makeup off, and then a cleanser to actually cleanse the skin after that too. But yeah, so some kind of a cleanser, whichever type of cleanser works best with your skin. Next would be a moisturizer. Even if you have oily skin, you should still be using a moisturizer. That's going to help actually with your oil levels, and if you have dry skin, obviously to rehydrate your skin. What type of moisturizer you use is up to your skin type and what works best for you, but a moisturizer is key. And then obviously SPF, which I will be putting on later, because sun protection is the best thing that you can do if you really want to keep your skin looking healthy and happy. Protect it from the sun, because that's one of the first things that's going to age your skin and cause sun damage, skin cancer. We're not trying to get any of that, so just protect your skin and use an SPF. So anything I do on top of that isn't necessarily a necessity. It's just what works for my skin specifically. So going back to what I was gonna show you guys, I have an eye cream. Now I use an eye cream because, as you can see, I have pretty bad dark circles, but also I have pretty dry eyelids. But my eyelids specifically get really dry really easily, so I like to use an eye cream. You don't need to. You could technically probably just put moisturizer over there, but I need a heavier cream for my eye area just because of how dry my eyes can get. So the one I use is the Bliss Bright Idea Vitamin C and Pro Collagen Eye Cream. This one in particular, so the vitamin C is supposed to be a brightening agent, and overall it's just supposed to help brighten your under eye area. Would I say it completely takes away my dark circles? No, absolutely not, of course not, but I do think it actually has helped with my dark circles over time. And overall, like I said, it's just a nice thick cream that definitely helps to hydrate my eye area. So next obviously is a moisturizer. So I use the Ionic Centella Calming Gel Cream. This is another one of those Hyram recommended products that once I tried it, I fell in love with. So it comes looking like this. It literally looks like a gel and it feels so good on the skin. It feels honestly so nice, and you can see it gives a nice overall glow to my skin, leaving it overall looking just very healthy and hydrated and happy. So last but not least, probably one of the most important steps, like I mentioned earlier, for my daytime skin routine is obviously sunscreen. I use another Centella ingredient product, which is another Hyram recommended item. This is the Purito Centella Green Level Unscented Sun SPF 50 plus sunscreen, and it does not have any added fragrance or anything like that. So I use quite a bit because obviously protection, and so I put this all over my face as well as my neck. But yeah, that is it for my morning routine of my skincare. I will check back in later with you guys when I do my nighttime skin routine. Okay, so I'm back and it's nighttime now. I realized I don't know why I didn't just explain the nighttime portion of my skin routine while I was doing the morning part, because to be honest, nothing's really different beyond like one product. So but still, I'm doing it now. It is nighttime. I just got out of the shower and I put my skincare on. So I'm gonna go through everything that I use. So at the end of the day is usually when I would take off any makeup. So before I use the same cleanser that I do in the morning is when I'll remove my makeup. So before I used to use the Garnier Micellar Water, which I still think works pretty well. I had to come to the realization I don't think it takes off enough of my makeup. Like, it doesn't take all of it off as much as I would like it to. So I decided to try a makeup removing balm, and e.l.f. actually came out with one with their Holy Hydration line of skincare. So this is their Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. I just recently got this. It has hyaluronic acid in it. Like I've mentioned before, hyaluronic acid is one of my favorite things that works really well for my skin, and once I started incorporating it more into my skincare is when I noticed a pretty big difference in just the overall appearance of my skin. This does such a good job at removing my makeup. Admittedly, this is the first and only makeup melting balm that I've tried, and I've heard that balms in general do a really good job at taking off your makeup, but this one, I was doing like I was trying out some like new makeup, like eyeshadow looks, and I was trying this like hot pink eyeshadow, and if you know makeup, you know that hot pinks and reds tend to stain your eyelids really easily, and really, like, it takes a few days for that to come off. This got that eyeshadow off no problem, and I had very minimal staining when I'm normally accustomed to my eyelids looking like I have like some kind of sickness going on. But this did a really, really great job at removing my makeup. So this has become my new makeup remover. I don't want to go back to micellar water. This, like, I do want to try other brands of balms, but the e.l.f. one, it's really affordable and it worked really, really well, so I highly recommend. So that's what I use to take off my makeup, and then I would go in with my cream cleanser to do a second cleansing to just make sure that all of the makeup, dirt, and oils from the day are actually off of my skin. So then after I get out of the shower is when I would go back in with the same Good Molecules toner that I use in the morning. Oh, and then the only other product that's the same is I would go back in also with that Bliss eye cream around my eyes. Now, for my nighttime moisturizer, this is also an e.l.f. product. e.l.f. Skincare, some of their products are actually really good. You just have to keep an eye out on the ingredients list as with any brand out there, but the e.l.f. Happy Hydration Cream, though specifically the hemp-derived cannabis sativa seed oil is the one that I like using. I really like this one because for nighttime I do like to use a thicker moisturizer. This one I really like. It doesn't have any crazy scent going on to it. But yeah, otherwise that's my nighttime routine for my skincare. It's really not that intricate. Overall, I would say that my general skincare routine has gotten pretty simplified. I know for some people it may be even more simple, just literally cleanser, moisturizer, SPF, which is the best that you could probably do. Like how does it go? Less is more, especially when it comes to skincare. But yeah, that is my finished skincare routine, morning and night. I hope you guys found this video kind of interesting. Like I said, if you're really looking to understand and learn a little bit more about skincare, I highly recommend checking out Skincare by Hyram and SACHEU here on YouTube. Both of them, I've learned so much just even recently about skincare, and I feel like there's always so much more that you can learn. So make sure you're always doing your research, especially when it comes to taking care of your skin and your body. You should be researching what things you're putting on and inside of your body. So yeah, otherwise I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye guys.